we're doing an Instagram live with it because we're doing an unboxing. Yay! And I want to tell you about what's gone on. So bear with us. You're going to be watching it as we go. So this is the background. Hey, good morning. It's Hot Topic.
It is. Happy Wednesday. I feel like we haven't done this in a while. It's been 2 weeks. Last week was just a little hiccupy because I was away.
Yeah.
And then I drove for 20 hours. So that was fun. Have you ever driven that long?
You know what? I drove to not 20 hours straight, Kapuskasing, which was 10 hours from the lake, all the way up to Kapuskasing.
Okay, is that in Ontario?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's where the tumbleweeds are. No, I don't think you can go any further north on a highway. Anyway, yours way worse, 20 hours.
Yeah, so we drove from Halifax, Nova Scotia to Oakville, Ontario. But what was interesting is how we had to break it down. Because if you tell teenagers that you're going to drive for 20 hours, they have a complete meltdown. Just complete meltdown.
That's true.
So what we had to do was kind of do it in 4-hour chunks. So it's like, first we're driving to this city, then we're driving to this city. So when we get there, we've reached our goal.
Right.
Which was perfect. And then the challenge is that we reached our goal and then we decided we'd do a stretch goal. So our original goal was to drive up to 4 hours away from home. And we were going to stay in a hotel.
Oh, you were?
We were. That was our plan.
I thought you were just.
So we had a goal. We had our 14-hour goal. We can make it
4 hours away and you were going to stay in a hotel?
Well, see, that's the thing is we reached our goal. But when you reach your goal, you're super excited. And then we're like, we could do more than that.
Exactly.
We don't need to stop now. So we literally drove another 4, which ended up being 5. And we got here at
awesome.
2 o'clock.
And you're back.
So we're back with Hot Topics. Really excited. It's kind of odd to see the two. So we have Instagram Live right above us. And then we're streaming to YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook.
And our community group. Yeah.
Exactly, which is kind of cool. So let me just, while you go, I'm going to make sure everything's working.
Yeah, so it's been, a couple weeks, and I wanted to kind of go back to this. This is the Jilly Box, and I talked about it a long time ago on one of our Hot Topics. So I wanted to kind of give you a recap and tell you what went on. And it's interesting because this is not an unbox to show you, oh, this is really cool or anything. It's an unbox to let you know the journey, and it's an interesting business case, basically, right?
Yeah, it's an interesting business concept, but so tell me more about, so what is the Jilly Box for people who don't understand what the Jilly Box is?
So one of the former bachelorettes, who's big, Jillian Harris, has her own design company. She's been on TV. She's big,
She's the one that does Love It or Listed in Vancouver.
She's a rock star. Yeah. And so she came up with this Jilly Box concept where she sends it, I think it's 5,000 or something. But when you first signed up on the list, if you'd signed up, I wasn't one of those people. If you signed up, you could get a box, and it comes, I think, 4 times a year, I think. Sorry if I'm wrong. And you can get it very inexpensively, like under a couple $100, but what's in it is worth like $500. And what she does is try to promote local and small businesses to get them exposure, which is awesome. And it's kind of fun, right? So anyway, so she had on her website, because I follow her for her design, because I love her design work. And she said that, if you sign up on this list, then they have a certain number that they just give out when the time comes. So if you get on the list, click and buy, you get it. So it's kind of a lottery thing, which is cool. So I went on the list because I thought it was cool. And so I'm driving up north.
Now I remember the story. Yes.
Driving up north to my cottage. I'm stuck on the highway, and I see that it comes into my email. I saw it on my phone. I shouldn't be looking, but I saw it on my phone, and it said, you got one, so click and purchase. And I was like, cool. So I get to my cottage, which is like in an hour, right on the highway. I get to my cottage, and I do it first thing. I go onto and it's gone.
I would be so upset.
And because if you didn't click right away, they're sold out, they're sold out. And it really bothered me because I thought it is so not cool to do that in a business. You should at least give some type of reference, some type of time frame that says, you have 2 hours, you have 10 hours, you have 48 hours, whatever it is,
Yeah.
or do it
Or then lose your spot, but
then
not
lose
one.
it. Not like, you know, like you have 30 seconds.
Like,
And it's and I thought, you know, what would be great or is use like kind of like when you're buying tickets like Live Nation or you're lined up for PlayStation, right? So you're waiting in line, but you actually know that that's coming. You know, this came at, I don't know, 4:00 or something in the afternoon. So what are you supposed to do? That was my whole thing. Are you supposed to wait at home like all day and hope you get the lottery? Like, and so it really bothered me. And I did this piece and, you know, I sent them a nice note. I wasn't trying to be mean. I just said, I just don't think it's cool because it leaves a bad taste in your mouth when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, so didn't even think about it. No issues. You know, I still follow her and stuff. And then, whenever it was a couple months ago, I get an email again that says you've got a box, and I happen to be at my computer. So I was like, I was debating.
Yeah, when you get that bad taste in your mouth, it's hard to go back. But
so I said, should I get it? Should I support this, even though I don't really like how that's done? But I did state my case and I said, you know, this is maybe some of the things that you should fix because she's got a great brand and you don't want people to be upset with your brand, right?
Exactly.
So I said, all right, I'll push it. I'll push the button. We'll see if it works. It'll probably gone. Let's see where push a button and it came. So this is it.
This is the Jilly Box. All right.
And I haven't opened it yet.
I don't even know what's in it. And I didn't really even know this existed until Fay started telling the story around how she missed it. So, yeah. I'm intrigued by the concept of just boxes in general, because there's lots of different companies that are doing similar things. You can sign up for subscriptions. And again, you know, you don't know what's going to be in it. And typically it's to support local and stuff like that. So I kind of like the concept.
Right.
I don't know if I love not knowing what I'm getting, but buying anyway. I'm not there yet.
And it's interesting because when Gray, my kid, was little, they had, I can't remember what the name of the box is, but it was a box that I got it for his birthday. And it was a box that came in every month. And every month it had a surprise and it was all like comic Marvel characters, all this stuff. I can't remember what the name of the box is, but it's kind of interesting because it's a monthly box, which happens. A lot of people do that. He liked it because it was fun for him. He was a kid. Yeah. And me, well, the problem is you forget to cancel your subscription. So you had it for like 2 years.
Now, do you know what's in the box before you order it? So it's 110%. You are buying it. Okay.
And everyone raves about it, so we'll see.
I don't know. That's okay. I'm excited.
So I can't remember the price, but I said it was under. I think it was under $200. So that's Canadian. Oops, light went out.
We need the light for the box.
You hold the box.
Hold the box. Sorry, a technical commercial break.
Well, you know what it is? Box. It's because where's this thing? So for those of you who know, I'm moving, right? And I have nothing left in my office. We have one ring light and one softbox.
That's all you need.
And so that's it. And this is the what we call this is the bad ring light. I should have sent it back to Amazon, but I just kept it anyways because I'm one of those people that never refunds anything.
Returns anything.
Because I just can't. It's like
well, as long as you don't move or touch the desk, we're fine.
All right, so you guys ready?
Unveiling of the Jilly Box. I find this concept extremely interesting.
So we get this little book that tells you, I guess, about the products and things that are going to be in here. So cool. I'm not going to read it because if I read it, I'd see everything. Exactly. And it says, open the camera on your phone, hover the camera over the sticker, open the link to the video, press play, and let's unbox together.
Okay, no, we're not going to do that.
We're not doing that because we're already live.
Yeah, we probably should have read that before.
Yeah, but you know what? We wanted to get you guys on Hot Topic. So, all right. So,
I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to be looking at the book.
We have these beautiful pens. Look at those.
Oh my God,
those are gorgeous.
So,
you can read more.
I'm literally. I just had this conversation with a friend the other day, and I am a stationary porn lover. Meaning that, like, I will watch videos on TikTok about like people like using different
That's Spencer's like that too.
I love stationery.
Okay,
like I
look
get
at
lost in staples.
Look at this beautiful journal that goes with the pen.
Oh,
Look at that.
again, I love journals. I don't write in them. I don't write ever, but I love journals. I have about 16 of them at home.
So
all blank.
It's very pretty. And
so if anybody can help me get started using a journal, that would be great.
It's very pretty, and I think
see, I have to see what the paper looks like inside.
There's stories to it, I'm sure. But
oh, there we go. So the quote on the back, which is really cool, it says, "Today is a blank page. In your story, write with care."
Beautiful.
That's a great quote. 2
wins, right? 2 wins. Now this is
So now my question is it typical that you're not going to love everything in the box?
Well, I guess so. But
I
love
know.
those, and they're going to go right to my daughter.
They're very cute.
She'd love these. This is from, and it's interesting because everything's branded Jillian Harris, and then here's the company, Poppy and Peonies, and I like Peonies. So, okay. So these are, you can see them on the gram, Poppy Peonies. These are blue light glasses, I can tell, and they're gorgeous. Look at them. So the only trouble for me is, how do they look? Nice. Right?
Oh, actually.
The only trouble for me is I need readers.
Let me see the blue light. Let me see how this
can.
works. Oh.
Beautiful. Right?
Wow. Oh my goodness. What a difference. So
that's-
basically, if your computer screen is literally it's blue to keep you awake, this basically kind of puts like a yellowish tinge. So it's easier on your eyes, but you can see just as good. So it's not as bright. Very cool. These look really bad on me.
Yeah. You know who they'll look good on?
Spencer. But do you see a color scheme? Like this is kind of a lighter pink. This is kind of pinky and peachy. Same thing, kind of pinky and peachy.
Matches the box.
Yeah, everything's very. But you know what? I think I'm actually going to invest in blue light glasses now.
Yeah, I have some.
That's really interesting.
The problem for me is I have to get reader ones, right? Okay, this must go with something else because this is pumpkin spice vegan caffeine free tea. Yes.
Okay, I just saw that.
Organic pumpkin and maple. That sounds yummy. So I guess.
So again, I like the color. So I love consistency. So again, the peach pen, the orangey. Like I like the color consistency, and it's pumpkin. Okay, seriously, I get the pumpkin spice is a big thing, but I saw pumpkin spice pretzels the other day. That is all wrong.
Here's what
just so we're clear.
Stacy, this is what goes
is this the steamer? I just
saw.
saw.
Look at this beautiful mug.
Oh, I just saw a picture of that somewhere in here.
It's really pretty. It's ceramic and it's got a nice lid. It's gorgeous. Again, somebody I know who'd appreciate it. It's been
look, it's pink with sparkles. You can see that.
Handcrafted ceramics, women owned, food safe, beautiful. It's really beautiful.
I like that.
Well done so far.
So we got the win. So win, things are cute, but I'm not sure how much I would actually
use anything yet.
Not yet. But you know what? I've learned that I like the blue light glasses and they're very intriguing.
Ooh. Keep going. Energy essential oil spray for face, body, and gym. Oh, I like that.
Oh.
That's pretty. It smells nice. And this
gym bag
is.
Let me see what it smells like. Hang on. Ooh.
Nice. That'll be for the studio. Because it keeps us going.
Energy. Gotta keep
going. This is a lovely
lip
color. Look at this nice lip pencil. It's great for like the gym and like, I'm a red girl. So because I would put lipstick on if I was still going to the gym. I just wouldn't wear red.
I'm positive if anybody else would put on lipstick to go to the gym.
I would.
Just want to hear from everybody.
Because I always wear lipstick.
So again,
Beautiful.
Matches the whole theme of stuff, right? So the color is sort of light pinky. So I kind of like it. I like this though because it's lip color as opposed to lip liner.
Oh, this is a beautiful throw.
Now we're talking.
Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's really pretty. Again, nice light color. Really pretty. She got her little branding on it. Very nice. Like it a lot so far. I haven't
This
seen
is big too. I actually look how many times that's folded. That's going to be huge. That's like a big blanket.
And I think,
Okay, it's very pretty.
okay, the big one's coming. So there's one more
This big
thing.
one. Oh, hang on. I gotta move my...
So here's a card
I'm gonna
that
put this
gives
back
me
here.
some freebie, 20% off something. Okay, here's the big one. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna like this. It's in a bag. When things come in a bag,
I love things that come in a bag. A bag within a bag within a purse.
Wow. That's beautiful. Look
Oh,
at this backpack, guys.
Okay, that's impressive. It's called Fawn.
It's
how
gorgeous.
perfect. Because the color, like, again, let's look, right? Like, everything is color matched. Little pinky, little orange, right? Even the like, everything is perfectly coordinated. Like, my OCD is like in heaven right now.
And this is the caramel color. This is the color of the year for furniture and leathers and pleathers and vegan leather.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of this color.
This is the color I want to buy for the couch for my new place.
This is fun. That's soft too.
It's beautiful.
Wow,
Gorgeous.
Okay.
And it's got a cool pocket at the back too.
Oh, I like that.
So that's it. That is the box. I have to say, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Like I said, I like the coordination of everything.
Put this here for now. Well done, Jillian Harris. So I'm going to give you a big thumbs up. And you know what? They could have, to be honest, they saw me saying on a live, obviously on our live feeds, they saw me a couple months ago saying how disappointed I was in the brand. And they could have simply struck me off of their list.
They could have, or they could have not going, oh yeah, another complainer. So we'll just, not discount her.
Yeah, we'll not send her anything. But good job. Well done. You wanted to prove me wrong. Now, I don't know, like I said, had I not happened to be on the computer at the time when it came in, would I have gotten the box? Not sure if they've changed that or not. I mean, I think, wouldn't it be great if she could make enough boxes for everybody that wanted them? Because, but she works with smaller companies, right? So they don't have that, I guess, that much bandwidth. But wouldn't it be great? So here's the thing, guys. For you guys, if you own a company, if you're, starting something new, wouldn't it be great to delight everybody that wants in?
But I don't know. I have to, I don't know if I agree with that because yes, to a certain degree, but there's also a concept of scarcity, right? There's this concept of, you know what? All the tickets are gone next time. So what are you going to do next time? You're going to be first in line next time because you didn't get it. Not in this case, maybe after an hour. I agree with you from that perspective. Yeah. Had it been, you have till the end of the day or you have 24 hours to click and you get it. Right. And if you don't, then that's on you.
But that's what I mean. So if there is, I don't know how many boxes she gives it. If there's 2,000 people that get it and she's got 5,000 boxes, let's just say she's got 5,000. Okay. So if she knows that she can sell 10,000 boxes, if she knows she can sell 10,000 boxes, why not, if you can, make 10,000 boxes, keep that number. That's it. Oops, there goes our light again.
She touched the desk. She wasn't supposed to touch the desk. We talked about that. I said, as long as you don't touch the desk, and then she bangs on the desk.
Yeah. So let's say you have 10,000.
Okay, right? 10,000. So she can do 10,000 boxes.
So and then you send them out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix this.
That's okay.
So you send out the 10,000 boxes, and you have basically it says everyone you have 24 hours to click the link. Mm-hmm. She's not going to not sell out. She's always going to sell out. So, but here's the thing.
I don't know. I still think there's.
Because it's kind of like, when you're like, it's like PlayStation when you're waiting for the PlayStation and you don't get it, and it's sad. And then you go, what can I get instead? So you go somewhere else, or you want to go to a concert and all the concert tickets.
Well, okay,
are sold.
so
they what did they do at a concert? They add a second show.
Right. They did add a second show, but in the PlayStation concept, it's not the store, it's the brand. So Sony only had so many PlayStations, and then they continued to make them until everybody had one.
But the difference was with Sony and PlayStation, the difference was that you saw where you were in the line.
And sometimes you still didn't get it.
You didn't get it, but you knew when to be online. There's a difference. So you knew at 10 a.m. and you weren't going to be there all day. At 10 a.m. you knew because they'll sell out in 2 minutes.
Right.
And then it's done. So I'm wondering if there's a way
tickets.
to be able to, you know,
so there's a
not
scarcity.
disappoint.
So there's a middle ground. So you think about, okay, Sony has just released 300. And we went through this process. That's why we're very familiar with it.
Yeah.
Especially me. Sony released 300. They're going on sale at this hour. And you are, I don't know, 200th in line. So you're probably going to be able to get one.
Right.
And you know that you're good. You knew what time they were going on. You knew what time to be online. In this particular case, yes, you had to act fast in order to get it. But I would love to know what the philosophy of hers is and what the business opportunity there is with 5,000. So if you think about it, you now you're super happy you got it, which is great. There's probably 5,000 other people that are super happy they got it. And those are the ones, because they feel so special, they're opening it online, on lives. They're getting more press from it. But if more people got it, it wouldn't be as special.
But I think that when you get an email and it says you've got a box and you click it and you don't have it anymore, that disappoints way more people about your brand.
Yeah. So if I were her, I would do, again, same thing, 5,000. I don't know, have no idea how many boxes. Let's just say 5,000 boxes. I would send out 5,000 emails and say you have 24 hours.
Right. And that would solve the problem.
That would solve the problem. Because then if you didn't respond, then you go to the next people on your list.
Right. And people
the next 500 or whatever.
If you knew in advance, if you said, I'm sending out the emails on the 18th and on the 18th you'll have 24 hours. It doesn't matter if you're busy or driving or whatever, because if you got one, you're going to have 24
check
hours.
your email, because we do that a lot. Like we did.
Sure, we do. We do that.
You have 24 hours to do this. We're doing a sale for 48. Watch your email. It's starting this day. You promote it ahead of time. And then you feel more respected from a customer business relationship.
We're putting on a conference in 10 days. And we put out an email on Monday. And we said you have 48 hours. And if you buy your ticket, you're going to have a BOGO. So you can bring a friend for free. And if you don't have a friend, you can give us back the ticket. We're going to give it as a scholarship to somebody who can't afford
which I thought
the
was
conference.
Really cool.
But we've told everyone in advance they have 48 hours, so there's no miscommunication. There's not like click now. I don't like that. So a lot of people do that, just so you know, like we have 10 tickets, so the first, I don't believe a lot of that stuff. The first 10 people that join us will get it, because that's a little like slimy.
Yeah. So I don't have an issue with her limited amount of boxes she makes, because you're right. She could pick your number. I'm sure she would sell out.
Yeah.
I do have the issue with sending it out to like 20,000 people when you're only going to be able to give away 5.
Right.
That's not cool.
Yeah. So anyways, great job. We like the product. She did a great job. And
pretty.
And I absolutely love the fact that she's promoting small businesses that, and she has a store. I think you can buy some of these things you've seen. I think
really?
you can. Yeah, I think you can go to her website. She's got a shop. So I guess the stuff that they could produce extra, you can, I did once, but this is how I first found out of Box, just so you know. I follow her stuff, but I follow her design stuff. And then there was a picture on her Instagram of these very cool daisy, ceramic daisy earrings, and they were beautiful, really big. And I just thought they were gorgeous. And then when I read it, it was like in this Jilly Box summer or whatever it was. And I really wanted those for my daughter because I thought she would look awesome. So I saw it said you could buy them. So I went to the store and I just bought those earrings. And that's really how I found out about the box. But, if you really like something you've seen, you can probably buy them on her site. We don't have an affiliate link.
No, but I really like this. I'm keeping away from my lipstick. This is beautiful. I can't wait to see how big this is.
Yes, we'll put it up in the studio. That'll be a nice little throw for the studio.
Exactly.
Speaking of, we're making headway of the studio.
Getting there. I saw a picture yesterday. There's paint.
It's painted. The floor is going in this week. We made some design decisions. So unfortunately, we're a little bit worried because the whole point of the we were going to do the conference there. I don't think it's going to be ready in time, so we got to make some decisions. So
it's okay. The good thing with an online conference is we can move things if needed. However, let's just put a little bit of wrench into some plans.
Yeah, so it's interesting though, because as most of you know, through COVID, it's very, very hard to get workers and to get products. And we've been doing this since April, May. We've been doing this since May, and we're still not there. We still have probably, I'm going to say 3 more weeks to go before we can actually, by the end of the month, we'll be in.
Yeah, and Karen's very excited. She's like, "Oh my God, you got a Jilly Box." So that's the joy, right? Like that's what I love about the limited. I mean, it's the same thing with limited edition. So back in the day, I used to work in art and framing. So I dealt with a lot of limited edition prints. I dealt with a lot of artists, and the decision around how many prints do they do, because they're numbered and they're signed, how many prints they do. Well, what ends up happening in that particular case, of course, the value goes up because it's limited. But it also was like, as soon as a release is out and there's only like 1,500, you're rushing to get it. So there is a business advantage to doing sort of some limited stuff.
And I agree. And we limit stuff because we limit based on the same reason she does. She's limiting based on how much these small businesses can produce. We limit certain of our programs because we can't get to everyone. So
so exactly
10 people limit because that's all we can do on a in-person for a day. That's what we limit. I get that. So, but what I'm saying is if you can increase from 5,000 to 10,000, it's still limited. 10,000 is nothing, right? And it's going to promote even more small businesses, right? So
so in that particular case, maybe you still have to think about the this particular brand.
Yeah.
Can they make?
Right.
But again, she doesn't have to do a Jilly Box tomorrow.
No.
So you could wait another month.
Well, she only does, I think, 4 a year, I think. Okay. So, anyways.
So it's possible, but yeah.
So no, it's great. If I'm never going to be on a list, but if it comes to me again, would I purchase one? Sure. And will I unbox it here for you? Sure. I would love to do that because I don't really do unboxings. We buy a lot of stuff. But I wanted
because most of our stuff is virtual. We can't unbox something that's on a computer.
But I truly did want to give them a shout out for number 1, putting together a really fabulous product. 2, supporting these small independent companies, which it's very hard to get that kind of exposure. And she's obviously got masses of followers. So that's number 2. And then number 3 is really taking. Not holding, somebody who's disappointed, not throwing them off the list and saying, to heck with it. I don't want them to get one, but great job at doing all of that. I think it's really exciting for the brand. I love her. If in case you guys are interested in following her, it's just Jillian Harris. I love her brand. She bought a farm. She's showing that. And it's cool. She's got great design ideas and stuff. And I just think, I always want to support people that show that they're committed. And I think getting this shows that they're committed. Okay. And now I have a call.
You do. I don't know where your phone is. There we go. There's your phone right there.
I hit do not disturb.
So if you do have a physical product business, I would highly recommend that you look at something like this because the packaging is beautiful.
So
I just think it's so.
Let's take these glasses for example. These glasses, when we showed you a beautiful pouch inside, right? Gorgeous pouch that holds the glasses. Now, if you went to like a Marshall's and bought blue light glasses, which they have a ton of, right? And you get them, no package, no nothing, and they're $10. You probably just wear them and throw them like I do my glasses. I just throw them all over the place. But if you get something in a beautiful package, even if I don't know about the quality, I'm sure they're really good. But even if they were comparable quality, you would treat this one special, right?
Yeah.
And so it's something to really understand when you're selling physical products. Packaging can be, more important sometimes than the actual product.
Right? Well, I just had a conversation with somebody going, I am today years old when I've realized that I like boxes. And when you realize that you're adulting, you realize and you go, this is a really nice box.
Look at gorgeous pens, but it also comes in a beautiful box.
Right, exactly. So to me, presentation is kind of like with food, right? Presentation makes you enjoy your meal more. Presentation it makes you enjoy your stationery or your products more.
Yeah,
That's true.
So,
all right. Well, thank you for unveiling in front of us. That's been exciting. I've been loving the journey of the Jilly Box. Plus, I've been dying to find out what's in this box.
Yeah, and now Stacy's going to go add her name to the list.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us today.
And if you want to join us at the conference, it's the Get Visible Conference.
GetVisibleConference.com.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Bye.
See ya. Okay, for those of you on our live